Ghana's Fatawu Issahaku and Leicester City are Premier League bound. Look at what it means to Fatawu Issahaku. Leicester City have been promoted to the Premier League after Leeds United were thumped by Queen's Park Rangers L. The 4-0 defeat at Loftus Road means Daniel Farke's side stay 4 points behind championship leaders Leicester with only one game left. The Foxes remain on track to amass 100 points on their way back to the top flight following their relegation last season. Leicester can now claim the championship title on Monday, with victory at Preston if third-placed Ipswich fail to beat Hull City on Saturday. Leicester City were flying in their campaign to return to the Premier League earlier this season. But after a near-catastrophic loss of form late on, they have recovered to vault over the finishing line. Tuesday's 5-0 hammering of Southampton made it back-to-back wins for a side that were only looking capable of stumbling their way to automatic promotion. In mid-February, the title and rise back to the top flight looked inevitable. They were 12 points clear at the summit and had a 14-point cushion to third spot. The Foxes, some said, were aboard the Marescalator, an upwardly mobile, smooth-passing, possession-hungry machine operated by their Italian boss, who was taking Leicester only one way, straight up. But then, the Foxes seized up. 4 losses and just 1 win from 6 matches, including a dramatic defeat by a Leeds side that was 17 points adrift of Leicester at the start of January, turned it into a 4-way skirmish for a top 2 finish, with the Whites, Ipswich, and Southampton the other contenders. For all but 2 of the 176 days between 23 September and 17th March, Leicester had been top. They were replaced by Leeds before Ipswich shot ahead of them both, forcing Leicester out of the automatic promotion spots by the end of the month. But just as Leicester faltered, those around them also dropped crucial points, allowing the Foxes a chance to regroup and seal their top-flight return. What awaits them in the Premier League, however, remains uncertain. The club is due to face an independent commission after they were charged by the Premier League for alleged breaches of profit and sustainability rules, PSR, relating to their last 3 years in the top flight. Tonight, a triumphant return is celebrated, but, if found guilty of financial breaches, they could begin next season with a points penalty. When Leicester City dropped out of the Premier League last term, it brought an end to a decade of unparalleled success for the Foxes. Just 7 years earlier, they had won an almost unfathomable Premier League title under Claudio Ranieri, and in 2021, they lifted the FA Cup for the first and only time in their history. It all started with promotion as championship title winners in 2013-14, and now the decade has been bookended with another promotion. Jamie Vardy was there 10 years ago as an enormously gifted live wire, and now, as a 37-year-old former England striker, he has helped fire them back to the top flight with 18 goals in all competitions. Vardy and a number of last season's relegated side have had pivotal roles, with Nigeria midfielder Wilfred Ndidi playing alongside Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, who has provided 14 assists to go with his 12 goals, while Yannick Vestergaard, Wout Faes, Ricardo Pereira, James Justin, and Hamza Chowdhury have shown in defense. But it took a fundamental shift in football philosophy to turn Leicester from the flailing Foxes that went down 12 months ago into today's promotion-clinching outfit. Manager Enzo Maresca, a treble-winning assistant to Pep Guardiola at Manchester City last season, has stuck steadfastly to an approach that places patient, deliberate, and possession-based football above all else. Last summer's additions of midfielder Harry Winks, who has 10 caps for England, ex-Arsenal and Juventus winger Steffi Mavididi, and on-loan Sporting Lisbon forward Abdul Fatawu, provided fresh attacking impetus. And the assured presence of Mads Hermansen, who was named goalkeeper in the Championship's Team of the Season, also cannot be understated. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for latest sports trending news.